fascinated with how we design, manipulate, and shape space. That how we live and function within the physical boundaries of our built form has been a very key and fundamental element in measuring development in human civilizations through centuries of evolution. And I, in fact, think that this will go on happening even for years to come. These built forms that we see all around us, the design and execution of these spaces depend on a group of individuals. First, urban planners and urban designers. Second, architects. And of course, interior designers. Hello, I'm Dhrubani Mishra, an urban designer and an assistant professor here at Inspiria Knowledge Campus. And today, we'll do a short talk on the vast course of interior design. Today, we'll be covering three very important questions. First, what is interior design? Second, who can be an interior designer? And third, what are the limitations and scopes of taking up interior design as a career option? With that, let's start our first question. What is interior design? Do you know that the first cave painting ever discovered dates back to almost 50,000 years ago? From that point of time, way back in the Paleolithic era, till today, humans have been completely fascinated with how we design interior spaces. So interior design is basically the tool or the analytical tool that deals with designing functional, efficient, and yet aesthetically pleasing and comfortable spaces for ourselves. And the responsibility on whose shoulders this very important role rests on is an interior designer. Which brings us to the second question. Who or which individuals among us can actually be an interior designer? Well, an interior designer, or in fact, a designer in general, must have two inherent qualities. First, they must be very efficient planners. They must really know how organization of forms and spaces work. And second, they must have an artistic eye. They should be able to create unique yet very pleasing spaces. So if you're a student who's pursuing their class 12, irrespective of your field, you can come into the field of interior design. There are various degrees, diplomas, and certificates available within the market. But if you are really interested in taking up interior design as a career option, I would definitely suggest that you take the degree course. Because first of all, it ranges for 3 years, and interior design being a very vast field, you get a really in-depth knowledge on how to plan and completely execute different residential, commercial, and industrial spaces. Apart from that, you also get a very extensive knowledge on how there are different ways of construction, different materials available in the market, as well as an extensive ideas of the designs and styles that already exist. So now that we've established who can become an interior designer and how to, let's go to the third and the most important question. What are the scopes that are there and what are the career prospects that are there if you take up interior design as a career? Well, in India currently, real estate is completely booming. The real estate market, according to various reports, is going to go up to $1 trillion US by the year 2030. And a booming real estate market basically directly translates into newer construction. And once there is newer construction, it means there is a huge demand for interior designers. So I don't think there's going to be any dearth of work for interior designers. Interior designers basically have to work with a group of individuals. They have to work with architects, civil engineers, developers, and even interior decorators in certain cases. So an interior designer can work in various places. It can be an interior design firm, an architectural firm, even a developer's office, or if they play their cards right, they can even set up their own business or freelance after they've done their degrees. Now, if an interior designer wants to expand their market They can also go into the field of set design or furniture design. Apart from all this, let's say a person is an academic. They can also pursue higher education since there are various MA, MScs and Master in Design programs available. So hopefully today in this short discussion, we have covered all the three important questions and I have been able to answer you correctly. In case you have any other doubts, feel free to just leave a comment below and thank you.